Eucommia bark, a tonic herb for the bones and joints. Eucommia bark is a major tonic herb that comes from a small tree native to China, often called the Chinese rubber tree because of its latex-bearing qualities. The bark of the tree has been used for many centuries as a decocted tea preparation for its profound effects on increasing the overall strength of the skeletal structure. A popular herb among athletes, Eucommia is known to help improve flexibility as well as increase physical energy. It is used to help fortify the bones, ligaments, and tendons, and is especially reinforcing to the knees, ankles, and back, particularly the lumbar lower spine region. Although the bark is a very energizing substance, it is not a stimulant per se, but works as an adaptogen to both activate circulation as well as calm the nerves if needed. Studied and well documented for its blood pressure lowering qualities and actions as an anti-inflammatory agent, Eucommia is a great herbal adjunct for the elderly for maintaining bone health, flexibility, and structural stability. In some current research, the bark extract is also shown to be of benefit to neurological functions and cognitive decline. A Yang Jing tonic herb. Eucommia bark is a highly revered herb in Chinese herbalism and was first mentioned over 2,500 years ago in the herbal classic Shenong Ben Cao Jing, listed next to ginseng as a superior tonic herb. In traditional Chinese medicine, it is viewed as a potent Yang Jing tonic used to support the skeletal, reproductive, and endocrine systems. Jing, one of the three treasures in traditional Chinese medicine, is viewed as the primordial life force energy given to us at the time of our conception and is said to be stored in the kidneys, joints, ligaments, spinal column, neck, and brain. As a Yang Jing tonic, it has been shown to have positive effects on many of these bodily regions, either directly or indirectly. Working with the kidney and liver organ systems, the teas or hot water extracts are a great supplement for those with symptoms of kidney yang deficiency, which may include low energy, sensation of coldness, weakness, and lethargy. It is sweet, warm, and bitterly pungent in nature, which makes it easily absorbed and suitable for most people. Tonifying to kidney yang functions, it is said to increase mental power and creativity, as well as strengthen the will. Referred to as Du Zhong in Chinese English, Eucommia is not used medicinally, but as a tonic to be used for a prolonged period of time on a consistent basis, ideally in herbal formulations specific to one's health diagnosis and goals. The bark cannot be eaten in its raw state, but must go through a hot water extraction process, either by simmering the dried material in water as a liquid tea or by concentrating it into a powdered hot water extract. It can also be prepared as a tincture in alcohol. These preparation techniques are necessary to release the health-enhancing compounds for consumption as an herbal supplement. What is Eucommia? Eucommia is the outer cork cambium layer of bark on the Eucommia tree, Eucommia ulmoides, and is typically cut off tree trunks at least 10 years of age. Inside the 1/8 inch thick bark is a natural white latex material with elastic-like qualities that is apparent when the bark pieces are cracked apart. The name Eucommia in fact means good gum, which refers to this rubbery substance likewise found to some degree in the leaves. Also called the Chinese rubber tree, the hard gum Gutta-percha contains between 3 to 10% latex in the bark. This amount varies depending on the quality it is sourced from. Older trees producing thick bark have a greater percentage of latex. Native to China, Eucommia ulmoides is the only species in the genus Eucommia and is unique to cold-tolerant, temperate climate zones. It is not related to the tropical rubber tree variety Hevea brasiliensis and can't be tapped for its latex like other types of rubber trees. Eucommia is an ancient tree species. Fossil records between 10 to 35 million years ago indicate that Eucommia ulmoides and other Eucommia tree species covered a much broader habitat range, with some fossil sites found in other locations such as Europe and North America. The outer bark is the primary part of the Eucommia tree that is used, but the leaves and seeds are also incorporated into some herbal formulas on a much smaller scale. Eucommia is endangered as a wild species, and the only bark consumed today comes from cultivated trees that are mostly grown in China. The Chinese name for eukomia, duzhong, according to the Bencao Gangmu, the Chinese Materia Medica, written during the Ming Dynasty, makes reference to a man named Du Zhang who took the tonic and became enlightened. Harvesting eukomia bark. Eukomia bark, when harvested correctly, grows back with a new layer, regenerating itself within a few months. For a quality material, the bark is collected from tree trunks that are 10 years or older. During a short 3-month period of time, when the active ingredients are most concentrated, the bark is cut and stripped off in segments. It is then folded together with the inner bark surfaces touching, and stored for a few days until it turns a dark brown, black color. After sun drying, the coarsely textured outer bark layer is usually removed. Eukomia is often sold in strips that have been cut with uniform lines to expose the quality of the latex material for marketing purposes. Eukomia bark benefits. Strengthens the bones and joints. Eukomia has long been used in traditional Chinese medicine as a treatment for different types of arthritis and bone injuries. This is in part due to its qualities as a Jing tonic, beneficial for increasing the pliability and elasticity of the joints, ligaments, and muscle tissue. It is a commonly used ingredient along with other tonics like morinda, bupleurum, peony, licorice root, cistanche, goji, and atractylodes. Often eukomia seed is also included in preparations as it exhibits similar properties to the bark, but also contains calcium, which helps to support healthy bones. The bark is a source of latex, the key active ingredient. When it is cracked and separated, thick, flexible latex threads hold the bark together, making it hard to tear apart. Being noticeably elastic in nature, this substance, following the doctrine of signatures, likewise promotes strength in the connective tissues when consumed. Eukomia tonic teas and extracts are supplemental to the kidneys as well as the liver, both organ systems which work together to produce similar effects on the skeletal structure. The customary phrase in TCM is, when the liver is replenished, the sinews become strong, and when the kidneys are replenished, the bones will become hard. Eukomia is a top tonic herb supplement used among athletes as well as yoga and martial art practitioners, providing flexibility in the joints, hip, and back. It is additionally supportive to bodybuilders and perfect for intense physical workout regimens that require greater structural integrity and elasticity. Eukomia bark, when consumed for increasing athletic performance, is enhanced when used with other herbs like cordyceps and schizandra.